It is day 13 of our 67 days towards our own at-home practice. Today's going to be a really awesome day. We're going to jump right into our sun salutations and use them to warm up our body. We're going to explore our sun salutations and our dancing warrior a bit more, holding some of the postures. And then we're going to do our 6 directions from bound angle. And finish our practice off exploring a new posture called staff pose. And then there's going to be a supplemental video tonight, so check underneath this video for a link to explain a little bit more about pranayama and our deep breathing, because we're going to be adding that a bit more into our practice, okay? And tomorrow will be the first day of that, so check it out tonight before tomorrow, so it'll explain tomorrow a little bit more. Let's get going. Shoulders down and back, nice open chest, letting tension just drift away from the body. 5 nice deep breaths. It's our choice whether we want these breaths to be deep belly breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, or if we're enjoying our ujjayi breaths, allowing ourselves to just inhale through our nose, exhale through the mouth. Just 2 more, whichever one. Allowing ourselves to sit nice and strong and tall on our tailbone for our last. Hand to our heart. We're going to set an intention for today's practice. I offer you the intention today of, let's go with santosha and contentment for ourselves. Anytime we think we should be more, we should do anything differently, allowing ourselves to realize we are exactly who we are right now, and the best we're going to do is working with who we are right now. So letting that all go. There are no should, would, coulds. Let's just be here and now. That's a nourishing intention. Setting that, not setting any other intention that'll keep your mind on your mat. And grounding the palms, coming onto your mat, standing up nice and tall. Let's get going with our sun salutations. We are going to do 3 vinyasa rounds, warm up our body, and then we're going to hold a little bit longer. So, standing up nice and tall, finding our comfort in our mountain pose. Inhaling our arms up, squeezing the butt, gently arching the back. Exhale, fold forward. And we will be doing inhaling up to the knees, eyes forward, flat back. Exhaling back in. Inhale, hop back or walk back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, press through those toes, coming to our upward facing dog, shoulders down and back. Exhale, roll over the toes, press through the fingers, lift the hip, downward facing dog. Inhaling to our plank, hugging the shoulders. Exhale, floating or walking to our forward fold, dropping our crown, sliding our hands up to our knees, eyes forward, flat back, deep inhale. And exhale, folding back down. Gonna inhale up, squeeze the butt, gently arch. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhaling up, gentle arch. Exhale and fold. Drop the crown, surrender in. Inhale to the knees. Exhale back in. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze that butt up nice and high, chaturanga. Inhale, push through the toes. Upward facing dog. Exhale, press through those fingers, lift that butt. Downward facing dog. Inhaling to our plank. Exhaling to our fold. Inhaling to the knees. Exhaling back in. And then reaching up, nice deep inhale. Gentle arch. Exhale, palms to chest. Last vinyasa round. Inhaling up. Squeeze the butt. Gentle arch. Exhale and fold. Inhale to the knees. Exhale back in. Inhale, walking or hopping back to our plank. And exhale, lowering down to our chaturanga. Inhale, press through those toes. Come to our upward facing dog. Then exhale, lift those hips. Push through the fingers, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to the knees. Exhaling back into the body. And inhaling, reaching up. Squeeze that butt, gentle arch. Exhale, palms to chest. Great job going right into our inhaling up. To do 3 rounds, 3 breaths. So exhale here. Find our comfort. One more deep breath. Squeeze that butt. Inhale, gently arch, eyes up. Exhale here. Squeeze that butt a little harder. Reach back a little bit more. Deep inhale. And then exhale and fold forward. Letting ourselves go here. 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale, maybe squeezing those thighs towards one another, folding a little bit more forward, exhaling completely. One more nice deep breath, finding the balance on our feet. Then gently sliding the hands up right below the knees, shoulders down and into our back, belly into our back. 3 nice deep breaths. Maybe closing our eyes and just feeling it all. Again, finding that comfortable point of balance on our soles of our feet. Deep inhale, then exhale, fold. Gonna inhale, both feet back into our plank, hands right underneath our shoulders, really gripping the mat with our hands, shoulders down and into our back, belly into our back, nice straight line. 2 more nice deep breaths here. Gently bend elbows. And tucking those elbows in. Inhale, lower down, chaturanga. 2 breaths here. Shoulders in line with the elbows. Push through those toes. Come up on an inhale, upward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Gently pressing through those fingertips. Eyes coming up and overhead. 2 more. Shoulders together in the back. Press through the fingers, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Hips nice and high. Pressing through our fingers, lifting the hips, stretching the back. 1 more nice deep breath. Then rolling over the shoulders, back into our plank. We're going to inhale, exhale, bend the knees, float or walk our feet forward, back into our fold. Allow the crown of the head to just fall in. 3 deep breaths. Letting go of all tension. Sliding the hands up under the knees. 3 deep breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, folding back in. We're going to inhale, reach those arms up, nice straight back. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the thighs, gentle arch. And then exhale, palms to our chest. I don't want to run out of time today, so we are not going to do 3 rounds of sun salutations. We're going to go right into our dancing warrior. But we're going to do it with our up dog, down dog. So inhaling up, squeezing the butt, gentle arch, exhale, and fold forward. We're going to inhale. On our exhale, pop those feet back, lower down chaturanga. Inhale to our upward facing dog. Hug those shoulders. 2 deep breaths here. Gently staring overhead. Then pressing through the fingers, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. 3 nice deep breaths here. Lifting those hips nice and high, really stretching out that back. Again, not so worried about grounding the heels, maybe pumping the knees. 1 more breath. Then we're going to lift up that right leg. Gently stack the hips. Open up our side, maybe bend the knee. 1 more deep breath here. And then glide that knee forward, coming into our high lunge. Hugging the knees towards one another. Eyes forward, nice deep breath. Reaching those arms up. Pressing through the front toes. Squeezing the knees towards one another. Hugging the shoulders together in the back. 2 more deep breaths. Drop the back heel, back arm, coming into our warrior, really bending into that front knee, opening up to our left side, making sure our heels are in line. Arms back up, 3 deep breaths. Gonna drop that back hand. Reach our top arm up and overhead, really hugging that left elbow into the side, bending more into the front knee. 2 more nice deep breaths. Reaching through that top hand, bringing it down to the elbow to the knee. Left arm up and over, extending the side, dropping the hand for a little bit of a deeper stretch. 2 more nice deep breaths. And inhale, reaching. Exhale, back to our warrior. Hug those shoulders. 2 more breaths. Cartwheel the arms. Right foot meets the left. Left heel back up. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, push through the toes. Eyes up, upward facing dog. 2 nice deep breaths here. Press through the fingers. Lift those hips, drop them forward. Heels down. Well, not on the mat, just facing down. 2 more nice deep breaths here. Lift that left leg up. Stack the hip. Deep inhale. Pull that knee forward. Nice high lunge. Squeezing the knees towards one another, centering the hips, eyes forward, reaching those arms up. Finding our comfort, shoulders down and back, knees towards one another. 2 deep breaths. Dropping the back heel, dropping the back arm. Coming back into our warrior 2. Heels in line, back at 45 degrees. 2 more nice deep breaths. Drop that back arm, lift the top hand, reach it up and overhead. Bend a little bit more into that front knee. Reach through that top hand, 2 more nice deep breaths, hugging the right elbow into the side. Reaching the arm forward, elbow to the knee, right arm up and overhead. One more nice deep breath. Top arm back, left arm forward, hug the shoulders, warrior 2. 2 more deep breaths, really bend into that front knee. Cartwheel the arms, right heel off the mat, right foot meets the left. Whew. Great job. I'm getting nervous at the time. I'm still learning this. So we're going to go right into our bound angle seated 6. This is going to help restore our body. After that, the dancing warrior sequence really hits our lower back and our groin area. This is going to be a nice massage for it. We're going to put the soles of our feet together. If we aren't very flexible in our groin, we're going to want our ankles to be a little bit more forward, still pressing through the toes, working that lower back. And if we are very flexible in our hamstrings and our groin, maybe we want them a little bit closer. Finding that point that's comfortable for you right now, taking a couple deep breaths into it. Maybe one deep ujjayi breath. Calm us down. If we're hugging those shoulders together, sliding the hands in, eyes up. 2 more nice deep breaths here. And then sliding our hands over our knees, down to our ankle, letting our belly come into our back, gently pressing through the ankles. 3 nice deep breaths here. And coming back to our center. Beautiful. We're going to go back and forth between our cow version and our cat version of our seated 6, just 3 times. So let's get started. Inhaling in and exhaling, coming into our seated cat. Inhaling up, shoulders together, away from the ears, and exhaling in, gently pressing that belly into our back. 1 more nice deep breath. And coming back to our center. Lovely. Reaching our left arm up and overhead. Grounding the right palm, bending into the side. Reaching a little further on inhale. And then exhaling back into the body. We're going to bring it right down next to our side, lifting our other arm up and overhead. 2 more nice deep breaths. Gently stack shoulders, letting both just fall away from the ears. Inhale, reach a little further, and exhale back in. We're going to do 3 breaths on each side, inhaling up and exhaling in. Keeping our spine as straight as possible. Really reaching through our side body. One more breath on each side. Coming back to center, finding our comfort. Last position, we're going to do our twist. Inhaling up. One more nice deep breath here. Letting the shoulders float away from the ears. Inhale, reach. Exhale over to the left side, onto the fingers. Gently pressing through, staring over the shoulder. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Maybe reach that back hand back a little bit for our last breath. Both arms up. Deep inhale. Exhale to our other side. A nice deep breath. Back straight, hips nice and center. Maybe reaching that back hand a little further for our last breath. Both arms up. Exhaling back into the body. Beautiful. So our last posture, we're going to explore our staff pose. That's going to be with both feet out in front of us, our hands to our side. Now, this is about keeping a nice straight spine. Normally, the ancient yogis would have them right by their sides. You can see my back right now. It wants to hunch forward because I'm always like this on my computer. So when we're going to explore it, we're going to work on inflecting our spine in the opposite direction, really opening us up. We're going to reach our hands back about 6 inches to start. Fingers away from the body. We're going to walk our hands towards one another. Eyes gently gazing up. We're going to take 9 deep breaths here. Letting our hips come to center. Our chest be nice and wide. Maybe going to our ujjayi breathing. Calming any racing thoughts we might be having as we allow our shoulders to float away from our ears. Three more nice deep breaths. Straight spine. Then walking the hands in. We're going to bring them right next to the hips. Keep our spine nice and tall, tucking our elbows into the side, palms facing forward. You take 9 deep breaths here, gently pressing through the palms, pressing through each of the fingers, keeping the spine nice and straight. Elbows gently to the side. Shoulders still drifting away from those ears. It's normal if this is tough. So no worries there. The mind is racing, going ujjayi. Releasing the hands, letting them come up and overhead, down to the knees, belly into the back, coming on down, hands to the side, eyes up, coming into our savasana. Doing a mental body scan, letting go of any tension in our body, from our toes to our ankles, shins, calves, and knees, up through our thighs, to our hips and lower back, removing any tension we feel in the belly, chest, shoulders, and upper back, throughout our entire arms, biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, and fingers, to our neck, and then up through the base of our skull to our forehead, letting go of any thoughts. The next minute, we have nowhere to go and nowhere to be, but right here, right now. Excuse me. And bringing attention back to the body, gently massaging the fingers and toes amongst one another. And sliding the knees into the chest, fingers around the knees, rocking over to our right side. Hand under our head, coming into our sleeping baby. And then pressing through the fingers, gently coming back up to our seat, hands to our heart, reflecting on our intention and our practice. Only moments in which we met our intention. And then ending our practice, bowing to one another, our beautiful bodies, honoring the light within all of us, which is the same. Namaste. Thank you. I again watched the pranayama video and I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow.